Derrick Rose, and it's Ball in at the shooting guard position. And for the Heat, they've got Williams, and it's Posey in at small forward. Here's Wade. To the inside. Here's O'Neal. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Wade, the pass to Williams. Three-pointer. Adebayo grabs the board.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And it's Miami's ball. Outside, Williams takes the three. Chicago with a rebound. Here's Rose, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
So it's Miami now. Here's Wade. Outside, Williams. Back to Wade. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And so here is Chicago. Miami making their last shot. Ball passes to Rose. No luck on that one.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
To the left wing. Pass to Haslam. Here's Wade. Check by James.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Chicago with the ball. Trailing by 2. And stolen by Williams. Here's Wade. O'Neal. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Out left to the wing. Adebayo passes to James. Back to Adebayo. Rose outside. Shot clock at 6. Antetokounmpo outside. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. Antetokounmpo has gotten his second bucket of the game. Williams with it. Pass to Wade. Driving inside. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. Chicago with the ball. Williams with it. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Wade. Chicago with a rebound. And here's Ball. Yet to see a basket. James inside. Ball finds James. Rose outside. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Posey. Here's Wade. Pounded by Ball. Goes up on the baseline. That's short off the rim. And Ball will bring it up here for Chicago. Here's Adebayo. Rose with it. He's covered by O'Neal. There's 39 seconds left in the first.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. So it's Miami now, trailing by 2. Williams passes to O'Neal. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Here's Rose. Up and in on the layup. Rose has got 6 points.
Smart play from Rose, getting up close to the basket for a high percentage look.
Rose against Williams. The 3 is up. Sends it home from three-point land.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Here's Wade. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Miami out in front, up 1. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on Miami so far?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
Yeah, this defensive game plan is working very well, putting constant pressure on the offense and forcing a lot of mistakes.
On the court for Chicago, Mitchell out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 3, small forward. O'Neal misses. And so here is Chicago. Releases. Mitchell misses.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Mitchell, wow! Put that in the dunk contest.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Walker, a screen on Mitchell. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. These are his first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. And Anderson drops them both.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Here's Mitchell. They kick it out to Porzingis. Leonard outside. No good on the 3. Pass to Posey. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Here's Mitchell. Nice D from Anderson. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
Wade, he's checked in for Anderson. James is checked in for Chicago. Curry comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Now here's Payton. Here's Posey. And again, no good by Miami.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
James finds Leonard. The 3 from Mitchell. Mitchell, bullseye from distance.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Outside Peyton. Six on the shot clock. Count it. And the Heat lead by 1. It's been neck and neck this entire first half.
Yeah, 8 lead changes so far. These clubs are looking evenly matched.
Here's Curry, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Yeah, that's Curry's natural scoring ability. He can almost always find a shot.
Here's Wade, screen by O'Neal. Wade, the pass to Posey. The three. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
And so Curry will bring it up for Chicago. Trailing by 2. James, outside. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. It's rebounded by Wade.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Fires it from 18. Yes, it's good. And now a 4-point Miami lead. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. New group getting ready for Chicago. Adebayo's checked in for Porzingis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for LeBron. James Harden, he's checked in for Mitchell. And Rose is subbed in for Curry. Now here's Rose. He's got 6. That one goes in.
So gifted close to the rim. Rose also possesses a tremendous understanding of when to go with the floater.
.119 left to play in the second quarter. Outside Walker. They set the pick from outside the arc. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Giannis driving in, and it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. O'Neal, he's checked in for Miami. Haslam comes in for Walker. 1:02 left to play in the first half. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant 1. Unnecessary contact.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic. It's both from the stripe. .14 feet away. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Good.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Wade's got 4 of his 9 shots to go. Rose against Williams. Adebayo passes to Rose.
And not often do we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure. We've got 33 seconds left in the second. Outside, Williams. O'Neal inside, working on Adebayo. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Bam Adebayo. Miami shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there.
Rare sight. How often does he fail to capitalize at the line?
And the three-pointer goes.
He saw he had an opening, and Harden took it.
Here's Wade. Give him 8. with the block. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Chicago ahead. They lead by 3. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. Just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, you look at Derrick Rose. What a contribution.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
They've got Williams, and it's Posey in at the 3. And for Chicago, Ball is out there with James Harden. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's James. And it's Adebayo in at center, filling out the middle. Here's Haslam, still without a bucket. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wade misses. Chicago leading by 3. And for Miami, they've got Williams. And it's O'Neal in at the 5 down low.
And I love how Ball will fight for it, getting around that inside physicality.
Here's Wade. Give him 8 points now. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Looking to get it going. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Now Ball. Ball on the take. Around the back and lays it in. Nice. Ball's got his second basket.
Don't blink. Ball will blow your doors off.
Miami trails by 5. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Attention fans, now on the court is your Hunt Squad.
For Chicago, Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Adebayo. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for James Harden. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Chalk up 2 there.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Ball taking his time here. Take it away! O'Neal with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Here's Williams. Denied by Leonard.
Oh, the claw strikes again. Kawhi using that big hand of his to get on the shot.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Wade. Chicago making their last shot. Outside, Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. Ball passes to Wembanyama. Back to Leonard. And here's Ball. Outside Mitchell. From downtown. Rebound Miami. O'Neal's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Wade. He's got 10. Pass to Haslam. Here's Posey. Check by James. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Walker, he's checked in for Miami. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Adebayo's checked in for Wembanyama. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for LeBron. Harden, he's checked in for Mitchell. And Rose is subbed in for LaMelo Ball. Now here's Rose. He's got 12. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Rose. And there's the drive. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Oh, once Rose feels like he has to step on the defense, he's ready for a liftoff. What a slam.
A minute 31 left in the third. Miami trails by 5. Outside, Williams. Outside, Walker. Fires the three. Chicago with a rebound. Rose with it. 14 points for him. It's stolen away. Out on his own on the break. Wade misses. Chicago leading by 5. And he lobs it up.
Showing that rebounding isn't all about size. It's about will and effort.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Miami. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Wade. Shoots over Harden. And again, no good by Miami. Chicago with the ball. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far. Adebayo passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Rose. That's off target. Now 6 for 10. Here's Wade. Defended by Harden. And here is Williams. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. Misses off the left iron. And we've reached the end of the third. Chicago ahead, up by 7. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his team.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for Chicago, James is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Ball. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. And it's Wembanyama in at center.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
So it's Miami now. 7-point differential. Morning passes to Walker. Drills it from deep.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Now here's Ball. Leonard on the wing. Ooh, they pick off the pass. On the wing, Wade. Checked by Mitchell. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. Chicago leading by 4. Tipped. Leonard finds Ball. Now here's Wembanyama. Now here is James. Walker covering. Shot clock at 5. James can't get it to go. Here's Posey. Leonard pulls down the board. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Mitchell. Out to James. Here's Ball. Good on the bucket.
Excellent decision from James. He's all for whipping passes to uncover teammates.
Timeout called. Heat. Miami making a switch here. Haslam's checked in. Derrick Rose, he's checked in for Chicago. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Miami's coach going over their plan during the break. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guy.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Now, here is James. Now here's Rose. Walker with a steal. Outside Payton. Back to Wade. From 11 feet away. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. And now it's just a 2-point Chicago lead. Here's Ball. Haslam with a rebound. And it's Miami's ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. That puts them in the lead. And the Heat lead by 1. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Here's Posey. To the middle. Here's Haslam, covered by Wembanyama. The shot by Haslam, no good. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Rose outside. Going inside. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Yes, I mean, Rose can be this guy for his team still. I mean, he isn't shaken up by the intensity of the moment. I mean, he just goes to work. I love it.
Timeout called. Heat. O'Neal, he's checked in for Walker, and Williams is subbed in for Payton. Haslam, the pass to Wade. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Mitchell. Good on the first, and that ties this game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
.136 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Wade. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
He drops the first one, and that ties this game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Huge free throws right there. He's able to put them on top with those makes.
Here's Mitchell, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. That free throw is good from Mitchell.
Those and-one plays can be real backbreakers in a close game.
Here's Wade, checked by Mitchell. Wade, the pass to O'Neal. Here's Williams. Pass to Wade. Shot clock at 6. Over Mitchell. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled. There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Here's Wade. Over Mitchell. Count it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Rose, the pass to Adebayo. He connects!
And talk about coming up clutch. This is why Bam gets the ball in these moments.
Timeout called. Heat. Here's Wade. Adebayo grabs the board. And an intentional foul right there. He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, converting on all those free throws helps them build this lead.
Yes!
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. There's 18 seconds left in the game. Chicago making a switch here. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Shaquille O'Neal, 4th personal foul. Team foul number 4.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Bam Adebayo.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. And so Chicago takes the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Derrick Rose.